Hi, everybody. DJ Yoakley with another player profile. This time it is Sebring, and we are on the eve of the 2020 season. I'm joined by one of the mainstays of the Trojan football program, Frankie Lozoya. Frankie, how are you, buddy?
I'm good. How are you tonight?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Of course, this player profile brought to you by Baird Brothers, their family's heritage, your family's home. Frankie, is it like Christmas Eve to you, given the situation that you weren't sure if you were going to play or not, and now here you are getting ready to put your head down for one more sleep before the 2020 season opens up? What is that like for you?
It's a blessing to be able to play my last season of high school.
I can appreciate that. It's one of those things, but over the 4 years, you've seen a lot of stuff in that Trojan uniform. What is the difference between being a senior this year in the feel of being a senior and being an underclassman for the last three?
You really get to see how fast it goes by and not to take everything for granted like you do when you're younger.
What's one thing that you've learned over the off season with COVID and everything going on that you want to take into this season? You want to leave your mark and your legacy.
To play every down like it's going to be my last because we don't know if we're going to get to play all of our games this year.
What's the one thing that you want people to remember about this particular team, this particular, your year, the class of 2021? What's the one thing you want them to learn and have about your legacy?
We all got a lot of heart over here. There's a lot of unexperienced kids, but they push themselves to be the best.
Talk about your coaching staff. You've got probably the most animated coach in all of Ohio, if not all of the country, and he believes in you guys more than pretty much anybody. He will go to war with you. What's it like to have a leader like that?
It's like having a second dad sometimes. He pushes everyone and treats everyone the same.
When you think about what you've gone through to just have a season, what is it going to mean to you when it's all said and done?
It's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough.
Let's talk about the school. You're a good student. Talk to me about what your plans are for your future and what you're looking to do when you get that powerful piece of paper. I know it feels like it's far away, but it's coming right down the pike, young man. When you get that piece of paper, what are your ambitions for the future of Frankie Lozoya?
Well, I actually go to our career center over here for welding, so that's what I hope to do after high school.
How long have you wanted to weld?
A couple years now. I've been thinking about it for a while. A lot of my family does it.
Very cool. So is that something that you're going to have like at the family? Does your family have a business, or is it just kind of a trade that you all are very, very proficient at?
Yeah, my uncle's pretty good at it.
What's your favorite thing to weld?
I like doing a TIG.
I have no idea what that means. Explain it.
It's just a different type. Like you can do aluminum with it instead of just having steel.
How does that kind of incorporate to what you do on the line? You're an offensive lineman and you're well respected in your position. So when you're trying to weld something, and obviously you do it very well, can you kind of feel yourself welding this offensive line together to protect and serve the quarterback?
Yeah, you got to have a lot of patience with it. You got to just make sure you're doing your job at all times.
Love it, man. Defensively, you're a backer. You're a defensive lineman as well, playing multiple positions, wearing multiple hats. What do you like most about defense?
Oh, I love hitting.
I can respect that. What's the best hit you've ever had? Who was it on?
That's a hard one to say. I've had quite a few sacks in my days.
Attaboy. There's the old pat on the back we were looking for. Okay, so let's go rapid fire questions. You know how this works?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to give you two options. You're going to tell me either one or the other, or I'm going to give you just a random question, and you're going to have to say the first thing that comes to your mind. Cat or dog?
Dog.
Favorite color?
Black.
Favorite color Gatorade?
Blue.
Favorite sport?
Basketball and football. It's like a tie between.
Oh no, it's basketball. Basketball wins. First one that comes, and Coach we're gonna talk about this, so I know he's listening. Favorite movie?
I don't really watch movies.
What do you do instead of movies?
I'm never really home. I like to be out a lot.
Okay, so are you an outdoorsman?
Yeah.
Best, do you hunt?
No, I wish.
Okay, are you a fisherman?
Yeah.
What is the biggest fish you've ever caught?
Probably 5.5 pound bass.
Wow. How often do you get out on the water?
I would like to go every weekend, but I haven't been able to this much this year with all the stuff going on.
Yeah. Who is the number one rival to the Sebring Trojans this year?
Waterloo.
Waterloo. Okay. Uh, if you could play any position on the field other than offensive lineman or defensive lineman, what would it be and why?
Fullback. That's what I grew up playing.
Fullback. Lead blocker. I love it. Talk to me about your senior class. I mean, this is a very close knit group. Uh, what does this group of guys mean to you?
They mean a lot to me. We all grew up together around each other, and there's not many of us, but try to be as big as we can.
I can appreciate it. Any shout outs before we let you go?
No, sir.
Frankie Lozoya, congratulations. Welcome to your senior year, and we will be watching you from very close on YSN. The Sebring Trojans take on the McDonald Blue Devils tomorrow in Sebring. So excited for that. Good luck to you, young man.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one.